What's up, YouTube? Welcome to today's back and deadlift workout. Top end set today on my Wendler programming was 280 for as many reps as possible. Today was one of those days where my workout was stuck in between a lot of activities. I was trying to move quickly, kind of pressed for time, and that can stress me out, rattle my nerves, so I don't put too much pressure on myself on days like that in order to make sure that that's the most important thing, is getting it in. My back did get a little roundy on a couple of these reps. That sucks, but I think my focus was off a little bit due to the press for time element. Anyway, 280, I got 7 reps on my top end set. It felt a little bit easy today, like the weights felt easier than I expected they would. But then again, I wasn't putting pressure on myself. You know, I was kind of letting my body guide me as to what it wanted to do today, and it was doing pretty well. I think on the bottom end set, which was 220 pounds for as many reps as possible, I got 15 reps, which that's a workout. You know, you're going to feel that the next day. But anyway, to the broader point, the broader subject of what do you do when you want to get your workout in but you don't have much time? You know, a lot of people don't even bother because they're like, I only got 20 minutes, or I've only got 10 minutes, I only got 30 minutes. The reality is, though, if you do things like deadlift, bench, squat, as long as you're not benching every single time. If you do deadlift, bench, squat, something like that, and you do, work up to a very heavy set and then do a moderate weight for as many reps as you can, I think if you do programming like that, almost any amount of time, you can turn that into a good workout. You know, like an honest workout. It's not going to, if you did that only every single day, that probably wouldn't be, producing extreme results. But if you have, a day where it's either do that or nothing, I mean, you're going to get some serious benefits out of frequency. Most studies show that frequency of lifting weights and getting your workouts in and doing cardio and that kind of stuff is more associated with results than extreme volume in one sitting. So, like, sitting and doing 8 hours of weightlifting on one day is definitely not as good as doing, even like 45 minutes of weightlifting 5 days. So, looking at it that way, bang for the buck wise, it's definitely beneficial to go in the gym and do heavy movements like this for, 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I mean, you can get a lot of health benefit out of it. And also, if you want to do what the bodybuilders do, you could always do the extremely high intensity weight training with lower weights, where you just do basically lift the weights constantly for 30 minutes with lower weights and do things like drop sets, super high rep sets, things like, maybe multiple strips, like putting like 5 dime plates on a bench press and doing as many reps as you can, and pulling a plate off and doing as many reps as you can, pulling another plate off, doing as many reps as you can, doing that with no rest in between. If you do like no rest in between type work for a short period of time, that can also give you a great workout. That's a different kind of workout. It wouldn't really improve your strength. It would be more of a thing that would build up muscle mass. So I personally think that for people that have general fitness kind of goals, like keeping lean, having overall muscle tone but not being over muscular and that kind of stuff, you'd probably be better off going in and doing squats. You're going to come out of there with your heart racing for probably the next 45 minutes, and you're going to be recovering for that for several days, even if it's only a short amount of time. Because heavy weight on it, yes, that's going to have a consequence, definitely. So I would recommend, a lot of people, if things aren't perfect, they just don't go. But that's not really what actually gives you perfect results. What actually gives you perfect results is getting in what you can, when you can, always, as a rule, however you can. Like, if you can't do it perfect, that's not an excuse not to do it at all. If you can only get in 20 minutes, I guarantee if you walk in that squat rack and you put some weight on the bar, you're going to make that 20 minutes count, and it's going to work. It'll work very effectively. In fact, if you only could do that and you never could do anything else, you'd be better off than 90% of folks out there. So just putting it in perspective, frequency is important in fitness, in progressing towards your goals. And if you don't have perfect scenario or perfect conditions on a given day, don't worry about it to the extent of not going to the gym. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.